Welcome back everyone to another video, but not just another video, another race video. Even though I just raced at Musselman, New York Half-Ironman 2 weeks ago, we are back at it. We got the TT bike ready to go once again. We are currently in, do you know how to say this town, Dad?
What?
Oconomowoc?
Yeah, I think so.
Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, where I'm going to be doing a half-Ironman triathlon tomorrow. It's called the Lake County Triathlon, I think. Me and my good friend and athlete Rob are going to be doing it, just a local one. 2-hour drive, so we said, why not? It's so much easier going to a race when you don't have to pack your bike up. I don't have to worry about that. Speaking of which, actually on the way back, on the flight back from Musselman, Southwest, forgot my bike. So I had to, or my dad and I drove back to the airport the following day and picked up my bike. But anyway, regardless, we got to the hotel. Knock on wood, I don't think I forgot anything so far. Seems like I have it all. Just getting everything set up. So we have my shoes. I'm going to be wearing bike shoes, tri-suit, heart rate monitor, warm-up clothes, sunscreen, and, you know, body lotion, whatnot. I just realized I need to get my hat ready too, my running hat. And then, yeah, it's, what time is it? 4:30. Check-in is at 5 o'clock tonight. So probably just do some work and watch the opening ceremony on the Olympics until go check in. Yeah, pretty much got everything ready. Got my helmet. Didn't forget that this time. So that's exciting. And yeah, goal tomorrow is just to have a good time out there. Once again, didn't really tape for this one. Had a super hard training day on Wednesday, just over 5 hours. So still feeling that a little bit this morning, but managed to hop on the bike for 90 minutes or so. And yeah, or speaking of biking, I think I'm gonna buy a new pair of shoes on the bike too. Sphere Shimano shoes. Say got a pair, and they look pretty nice. Anyway, yeah, gonna finish getting ready. I guess I can show you my nutrition. So here are the bottles I'm gonna be using. I won't be using this tomorrow. This is for dinner tonight. But if we take it chronological, I guess coming out of the water, T1 bottle. In here I just have 50 grams of carbs and some sodium, all through raw fuel. I made these this morning. Discount code NVDM to save. So that's gonna be T1, and then the first bottle I'm going to go through. This has 75 grams of carbs in it with some caffeine. I know it has the caffeine because it's purple. I put a little caffeine mix in there. Then I have the exact same 75 grams of carbs in here with no caffeine. And then this bottle just has electrolytes. And so why I use a plastic bottle, or this one, and then the feed is because after I finish this bottle, I throw this out and I replace it with this bottle on my bike cage. And then T2 is the same thing. 50 grams of carbs with some caffeine. And that's pretty much it for the nutrition. On the run, obviously, I won't take any bottles with me, but I have a few gels. Oh, and then also I have this new cool product from Raw they just actually came out with. It's a little salt thing. Actually, I'm not sure if it's out yet, but I got early access. It probably will be out by the time this video is out. But it's a little vial of sodium. So if you start cramping, you can quickly down some. It's interesting. It doesn't taste as salty as regular salt. I don't know how they did it, but yeah. So in emergencies, I have this, and then I'll also be having this. So I'm going to be trying out this Santa Madra gel on the run tomorrow. So we'll see how, and this one does have caffeine as well. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'll have that in my nerd belt. And that's about it for kit. Got tri-suit. I've done this so many times in the past 2 months. Kind kind of down to a routine now. So yeah. Anyway, I'll probably see you guys. I'll take some footage at check-in, and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. So that's where we're going to be swimming tomorrow. We swim out to the orange triangle, take a right, come back, and then come back here. So yeah, gorgeous out here. We finish right down there. You can see. Well, we are all checked in, got the packet, and I showed the swim course. We did 2 laps of that, so I thought it looked a little short, but we did 2 laps around the orange buoys there. But yeah, went pretty quick. Got everything, and now just gonna head back to the hotel, eat dinner, and go to bed. It's already like 5:30, so yeah, coming up to bedtime. Have an early alarm tomorrow.
Go Parker! Let's go Rob!
Oh, well, I guess it's time for another race recap, or to finish up another race video. I think I'm going to do this a little different. I'm going to talk, and then I'll try overlaying some footage that my dad took. Dad, thank you for filming.
Yeah.
So I guess, as always, we will be doing a full race recap on the Try Hard podcast, which you should definitely subscribe to. I'll have a link down in the description box below, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. But the race, yeah, went well. Swim PR 28:30. Yes, I know it was a little short, but I felt great in the water. My goggles did not leak. I finally found a pair of goggles that didn't leak, so I'm gonna save those, and I will be wearing those at Kona most likely. But 28:30 felt good. Lots of turns. Those 8 turns, I think, or 7 or 8 turns in the water. So that always slows things down. But felt good in the water. Came out.
That's a great swim, Parks. You're about 3 minutes, 30 seconds behind. Wow.
Pretty slow transition, as always. T1 is slow. I gotta work on that.
You were 28 something on that swim.
A little short, but I felt great.
The guy came out of the water about 3:30 ahead of you.
Good swim, DJ.
He's a college triathlete, or he did triathletes in college.
Well, that's why I do Ironmans and not sprints or Olympics. Anyway, got on the bike.
Where's the bike out? How do you feel?
Good. Good.
Put the wetsuit out of the way, yeah?
Ciao.
Good luck.
Tell Rob I say good luck.
Stay to the right. Don't move yet. Nice job. Stay on the right. On to the side. That's
Cyclists going out, cyclists going out. If you are following today's race, cyclists going out. You stay on the right-hand side. Stay on the right-hand side. You have two-way traffic.
Felt really good, actually. The first few miles, the first like 3 miles, thought it was going to be a fast. I mean, I was averaging like 26 and a half miles an hour for the first 3 miles. I was like, oh, this is going to be a good day. Legs felt good. And then right after like mile 3 or 4, the roads just, they turned to crap. They were super bumpy. I found it really hard to push power. I got a little frustrated, trying not to let it get to my head though. I just thought it was just going to be a slow bike day. Power wasn't as high as it was at Muscleman, but I think that's more due to the road conditions. I'm going to tilt this down a little bit more. Not necessarily due to my fitness. And I had a really big day on Wednesday, so I might have been a little fatigued from that workout. Because at the end, well, the reason why I say it's partly, or I think mainly due to the road conditions, is the last 3 miles, which were the same as the first 3 miles, which were the smoothest part of the course. I was pushing 270, 280, and I felt great. So, yeah, it is what it is. But I got off the bike and found out that I was actually leading the race.
I think you're in first, Parks.
First?
Yeah. No, that's straight. This way to the right.
You sure?
Yeah. Bike in. These bike guys came in over a half hour ago. There's no way they are in your group. And about 5 minutes ago, they said no half-Ironman people have finished.
What about the guy that you thought was ahead of me at the water?
I haven't seen anybody. Well, he came in here with the bikes, and these 2 bikes were over a half hour ago.
Okay. Yeah, I came off the bike, knew I was in first place, which was nice, and I kind of knew I was going to win at that point. I'm usually one of the faster runners out there, and especially since I got the lead on the bike, I did not think someone was going to catch me on the run. So I kind of thought maybe I could take this easy, not push too hard. But, I was racing there, wanted to put up a good time, good run split. So I thought, Parker, let's kind of act like you're racing and see how fast you can run. Oh, and the bike, it was hilly. There was almost 2,000 feet of elevation, actually. So lots of sharp climbs, which wasn't too fun. But anyway, started the run and felt really good. First mile was like a 5:46, I think. Came out cooking.
What? Okay. Way to go. You're looking good.
And it was a double out and back, so it went out and back. And mile like 3, right around mile 3, so right before you turn around, there was this one the hill. There were a few hills, but that hill in particular, it was rough. Anyway, after I ran up that hill one time, I was like, I have to run this again. I was not looking forward to it. But anyway, managed to hold, a right around 6 minute pace.
There's a turnaround. I think you were 7 minutes ahead of anybody off the bike.
Nice job.
That's where your turnaround.
Sandwich board right there.
Doing good, Parks.
Then on the second loop, I ran up to this guy. I think his name was Evan Wetzel. I remember Wetzel because he said it was like pretzel. And he was actually running pretty quick. He was on his first lap though. I was on my second lap. We were running around 6-minute miles, so having him to run with actually helped quite a bit. That actually helped me. I caught him and ran with him for a few miles, and then kind of where I went straight to the finish and he went for his second loop. That's kind of where we split off. But shout out to Evan. Hoping to have him join NVDM eventually in the future. And then, yeah, ended up finishing with a 6:02 average pace. Really happy with that considering the hills. And even though I was trying to race it, knowing that I had the lead and I had a 7-minute lead after, the first few miles, it's hard to go to that deep, dark place when you don't have that external motivation. So, happy with the result. I think that's my second fastest ever run split. Definitely the fastest ever run split, not having to really push too hard. Average heart rate was right around 155. Felt great, similar to Muscleman, so definitely headed in the right direction. And yeah, managed to, I think I set a course PR, which I was really happy about actually, seeing as that race had been going on for about 9 years.
Yeah, you go. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Yep. Oh, okay. Way to go!
So course PR won overall by 25 minutes or so. And Rob, the guy, my athlete, great friend.
Way to go! Looking good! Way to go! Way to go!
Great friend of mine who raced with me. He actually turned, his birthday was the following day, so he celebrated his birthday. He went right under 5 hours. Any of the pictures you guys see are with me and his kids. So he went like 4:59, 56. So he celebrated that by getting a new bike as well, which we are both very excited for. And I got some new shoes coming too, so that was kind of my gift to myself, which
Did he get a new bike?
What?
Did he get a new
That's
bike?
what I said, yeah.
Oh.
Celebrated by getting a new bike, and I'm gonna get a new pair. I got a new pair of run shoes, the Alpha 5 3s. I'm not sure when I'll edit this video, but maybe I'll throw a picture up if I have them. And I'm also gonna be getting a new pair of bike shoes. Sage convinced me to get a new pair, so those will be coming soon. And speaking of what's coming, I guess that's the race recap. So it felt good. But now I'm going to be taking a little bit of a down week or two. I've raced 3 times in the past 2 months and twice in the past 2 weeks. And I'm definitely feeling a bit more mentally than anything. I feel good physically, but just, racing and training a lot. So I need a bit of a mental break, and it kind of comes as a good time because I'm actually going to be headed out to Salt Lake. So when you're watching this video, I think I'm going to post this on what's next Sunday?
The 25th?
The 5th or 6th, whatever the Sunday is. I'm actually going to be in the car somewhere in between Chicago and Salt Lake. I'm going to be moving to, or just south of Salt Lake, in a town called Lehigh, Utah. I'm going to be moving out there for 2 months until the first week of October for a mini training camp, kind of, you could say. I got some buddies that live out there. And I really want to be able to bike and swim outside more. So stay tuned for content coming from Lehigh, Salt Lake City, Utah. Very excited for that. I'm going to be leaving Sunday, and I'll get there sometime either Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. But yeah, that's to come. Very excited for that. I think that's all I have left to say for this. Hopefully I put up some footage. If not, I'll put up some footage from the race now. But yeah, pretty solid day. Happy with it. It was nice racing 2 hours away from home. I was able to drive home. And now I think Dad and I are going to be going to Culver's for some dessert.
I forgot.
Yeah, we'll see. Cooking some fish right now that he caught when he was up in Alaska. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Big thanks to my coach, as always. My coach, one of my best friends. Couldn't do it without her. Natasha. My dad.
Great mentor.
Great mentor. My dad for chaperoning.
Sherpa. Not chaperone.
Oh, he dragged me around.
But a chaperone is somebody to make sure you don't get in trouble. It's like
a
chaperone in a dance. No.
Chauffeur.
Chauffeuring,
that's what I'm gonna say. Still a little tired.
Chaperone.
Sherpa. And Rob and his family. It was great doing that race.
That was
with
really
them.
fun.
Yeah, his kids are awesome.
His wife's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, they're a great family, so they're pretty much family now. But yeah, now we just gotta get Rob his slot to Marbella so we can all go there together and have a good time. But anyway, enough rambling. I gotta go edit this video and some fast foodie videos. See you guys in the next one.